A stark warning from the International Monetary Fund. The global economy is forecast to shrink by 3% this year. That would make it the steepest fall since the Great Depression in the 1930s. In Asia, countries are scrambling to respond to the economic fallout caused by the coronavirus.
There is no doubt the pandemic has pushed down the world economy. I recognise it. It's based on the fact that it is such a difficult situation. As the IMF points out, various people are saying various things about the duration of how long these measures to prevent further spread of infection will continue going forward.
The Japanese government announced a $1 trillion stimulus package last week and is under pressure to hand out even more cash. That package includes payouts of $2,800 to households whose income is judged to have been hit by the coronavirus. Officials now say the government is considering whether to pay $900 to every citizen regardless of income. Japan declared a state of emergency in Tokyo and 6 other areas last week and urged people to cut social interactions by 70%. In New Zealand, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern announced that ministers and public service chief executives would take a 20% pay cut for the next 6 months.
I absolutely accept that this is not going to change the government books, but for us it was about leadership. A lot of people are taking a huge hit right now. I do not want the people who feel it to be the people on the front line, our lower middle income earners.
Non-essential services in New Zealand have been closed for the past 3 weeks, and economic activity has slowed significantly. The country appears to have successfully reduced the spread so far. But the Prime Minister has warned the low number of new infections does not necessarily mean the battle is won. The government is due to decide next week whether it will extend the lockdown. Florence, Looi, Al Jazeera.